A recently arrested Egyptian serial killer dubbed the New Cairo Slaughterer was revealed to be a TikToker with over 600,000 followers on the platform. The social media influencer, whose real name is Kareem, amassed a following by creating content for non-English speaking audiences on American slang and ways of speaking. The murderer's TikTok page, known as Hooked on Phonics, has since been deleted along with his YouTube channel, Speakeasy Hub. Kareem, 37, graduated from an American university and holds dual citizenship in Egypt and the United States. Upon graduation, he worked as a teacher before pursuing content creation. The murderer, who was married and has one child, relocated to Egypt after divorcing, residing in a gated community in New Cairo. Egyptian security forces had received a report prior to his capture that a woman's body was found on the desert road to Ismailia, and later, another woman's body was found in Port Said. Both victims had similar injuries, indicating that both were killed by the same person. Major General Mahmoud Abu Amra, Assistant Minister of Interior for General Security, had formed a task force to investigate the crimes and to find the killer. With secured surveillance cameras, detectives conducted investigations and identified Kareem as the suspect. Security sources stated that the number of victims is 6. The 3 bodies found were, according to preliminary investigations, and security forces are working on locating the remaining bodies. Investigations and confessions reveal horrors. Please note that the below information may be triggering due to the graphic and violent nature of the murders. Investigations revealed that the murderer had relationships with his victims, who he would later bring to his apartment. He confessed that he would spend a romantic night with the victims during the first date and would commit the crime at their second meeting. A drug test revealed traces of hashish, tramadol, and methamphetamine in Kareem's blood system, revealed investigations. Kareem would later confess that he would pressure and coerce his victims to use the substances with him. The killer also confessed to investigators various sadistic tendencies, stating that he would watch several sexually sadistic videos at times while the victims were at his apartment. Phone footage obtained by authorities showed that he recorded the crimes, revealing instances of victims being tied and tortured. The scene of the crime itself, a room in the suspect's apartment, was soundproofed to isolate his victims and block the sound of their screams. Detailing his murderous process, Kareem would place the victim's body in his car trunk late at night and dump them in a desolate place. News of the murders and the identity of the serial killer stirred social media, with many citizens comparing him to now jailed Egyptian serial killer Gaddafi Farag, commonly known as the Giza Slaughterer, due to a popular television show chronicling his story, who also murdered love interests. The horrors of the crime also raised questions over the safety and security of Egyptian women, with the country facing a recent spur of public femicide cases. In the past few years, Cairo Criminal Court has sought the opinion of Egypt's Grand Mufti on the preliminary death sentence passed down on Saturday on a man who killed 3 women earlier this year, in the case dubbed in Egyptian media as the New Cairo serial killer. According to the prosecution, Kareem Salim, 37, is accused of killing 3 women, engaging in sexual acts with them both before and after their deaths, recording videos of these acts, possessing drugs, and human trafficking. The once American high school English teacher who used to film educational TikTok videos killed 3 female sex workers in November 2023, as well as April and May 2024, and disposed of their bodies in Cairo and Port Said governorates. During the trial, which started in June and witnessed courthouse drama moments, including his first lawyer's announcement that he withdrew from representing him, Salim denied the charges and confessions he made following his arrest to the prosecution. Despite Salim's claims in the court, the prosecution presented the incriminating videos featuring his engagement in necrophiliac acts with the victims' dead bodies after murdering them at his own house in an upscale compound in New Cairo. It also presented closed-circuit television CCTV videos showing him on his way to and from disposing of the bodies. However, some of those videos were leaked to social media, leading the prosecution to open another investigation in July to stand on how they were leaked. It also warned the public that sharing such videos constitutes a crime according to law. According to Egyptian media, the murderer, who has a US passport, has also kidnapped his son from his ex-wife. His son is 9 years old. He told his son that his mother died when they divorced. Salim's ex-wife, an Egyptian American who resides in the US, has already requested the return of her son following the arrest of her ex-husband.